Okay, today you're going to see how to upload your field data from the field trip up to ArcGIS and then to make a story map of your field trip. So, first thing, make sure you spell latitude and longitude correctly and that you type in your numbers exactly as given on the field trip. Remember that a negative goes in front of each one of your longitude values to represent that it's to the west. And then you'll write down the feature name, stuff that we saw. And finally, we didn't do this on the field trip, but you're going to try and summarize what type of process created that feature. So there's a bunch of stuff related to water and some stuff related to ice and so on. I've given them sort of silly names here. Of course, you'll choose something more appropriate. Once you get them all typed in, you will go File, click Download, and it's the comma separated values. So click on that. You'll notice that it downloads in the bottom corner here. Then you'll go to ArcGIS and log in, create a new map, and I would suggest that you switch it over to images with labels. Now you're going to left click on your file and holding down that left click button, drag it over to your map and let it go. And it'll automatically plot everything. Now, right now it's dividing them up by the type, which is what you want. You'll see down here it's icy stuff and water stuff and so on, except that we don't like the symbol. So we can click on each symbol and change it to something that we like. So for instance, I would suggest about a point size 32 for your symbols. Perhaps you don't like these symbols, but would like to use something, I don't know, more appropriate. I don't know, I'm just quickly looking through here. Not seeing anything particularly good, but we'll just throw this in for now. Or we could use something completely different by going and finding something off of the internet. Find your symbol, and you have to click on View Image. Otherwise, it'll be writing around it and it won't work. So I'll just copy this. Hopefully it'll work. And don't forget to hit the plus sign so that adds the image. Can't just simply go. And so on. Once you've got all of your symbols on here, you'll just click OK, and then you'll click Done, and you'll notice that each one of your locations appears. So now we're ready to make a story map. So first thing we need to do is save it, give it an appropriate name. You have to add a tag, otherwise it won't work. Okay, so now we want to click on Share. We have to share this with everyone. If you don't click on that, it won't work. And then down here it says Create a Web Map. And we want to click on Story Map right here and the Story Map Journal. So create an app. We don't need to change anything here. Everything looks fine. So click Done. Takes a few moments for this to typically load. I usually just use the side panel. And we need a title for our map again. Now we need to tell which map to use. Well, there's only one that should be coming up, the one that you just saved. And we want to start off with a custom location. So this looks pretty good, actually. We can see all of the Niagara Peninsula, so we'll save that. And we don't need to, well, we might throw on the legend here. And this is our introduction, so you'll type in some sort of intro here. Now we're ready to go to our first location. So click Add Section and type in the title of your first thing that you saw. Now we need to zoom into that particular area. That was down at Port Colborne, so we'll just zoom in to the Port Colborne area. And there it is. Now we want to change the pop-up. So click on Custom Configuration. We want to click on the one that says striations on it and save that. And then click Next. This is where we want to put in our little description of what a glacial striation is. And we want to get our picture. Now here's the trick to the picture. So um, what I would suggest is that you email all of your photos to yourself, and then when you're at school, log on to your email and download all of your pictures onto your school computer. So then they'll be sitting on your M drive. Then I want you to go to this website called Imgur. Once you get in, you'll see up here it says Upload Images. So click on that. And because you've got your pictures saved on the school computer, just click on here for Browse. It'll go hopefully to your M drive where you've saved them. And you find your picture. And then you want to click Start Upload. And there's your picture on the internet. So we want to copy the direct link. So it's right down here. And we want to click on the image button here. And the image is coming from a URL. Paste it in there. Give it a little caption. And then click Add. And now we've got a lovely picture right in there. Now what we can also do, for instance, you may want to take a picture of your fossils or use the picture from the textbook that of the fossil that you did find, and add a new section and call this one Fossil. Except this time, instead of using a map, we're going to use the image. And we'll go URL again. This time we need to upload another picture. Now I don't have a picture of a fossil. I'm just going to include the picture of the big windmill that we saw on our trip. Upload it. Once again, direct link. Copy it and paste in here. And you'll put in the name of your fossil here. And click add. And now instead of the map on the side, we'll see the picture of your fossils, and over here the brief description of what your fossil is all about. So you'll do this for all of your pictures. For each feature, you'll give it its name. Find its location on the map. Zoom in. I seem to be missing, oh, there it is. There's my tectonic plate one, so that the pop-up appears. And include a brief description. Add your picture. Until eventually your entire story map is finished. Don't forget at the end that you need to submit the copy or the link to your um, story map into the Dropbox. So just put this in here quick. So in order to get the, first of all, you should save on a regular basis. There's a little save button. And in order to get the link to your story map, you want to make sure that this is on public. Copy this, and then go to the class website. I'm just going to switch into student mode here. You won't do this actual part. It's going to be good old Rocky here. So here I am as Rocky. I'm going to go into the Dropbox, and I know if it says final project, it's not going to say that. It should say GIS map of Niagara's features. Paste your link in there. You have to add some sort of silly file. And then submit it.